Hey guys, so okay, welcome back to Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. Let's carry on where we left off. We just finished the K ending. What the was that? I have no idea. But I figured, you know what, we might as well finish this side of the flow. So we're going to go over here, actually not quite there, back here, into the CDs. We're going to choose a different door, not the blue door this time, and see where we end up. I swallowed. Alice and I will. We're not going through the blue. And there's only one other flow, so there's only one door we can go through, which is interesting. I wonder why we can't go through another one. Let's go through the green door with Luna. Alice! Luna! The green door!
Right. I'm coming.
Alright. They both took off for the door, and I followed behind in a run. I glanced back over my shoulder in time to see the others head into their respective doors. Phi, Dio, and Kay ducked to the red door. Just as Tenmuji carried Quark through the blue door, Clover right on his heels.
2, 1.
Alright, I suppose this is the acceptable outcome.
Chromatic doors closing.
The green door with Luna, who did end up dying with Alice. So this will be actually quite an interesting group we're going with. 2 people, soon to be victims. I don't know if I'm going to be able to change that, but we'll see. Whoa, is this a dead end?
All 3 doors seem to be locked.
Yep.
That's unfortunate.
What's this thing here?
It looks like the device next to the number 9 door.
Why don't you try pulling the lever?
Okay, is it going to take us to the treatment center? I've been there, done that, guys. Might as well. Ah, the next door. The Golem lab, I think it is? Huh? Look at the door on the right.
It opened.
Huh? That doesn't make sense. Why would just the one on the right open? How do you open the other 2?
You're probably just overthinking it.
Probably, but you know.
That door opened. That means we're going through it.
Well, it looks like I'm about to get some answers into what Kay found in that safe.
Bring it on.
Or what was in that safe.
Don't go soft on me now. I'll leave you behind.
Hey, now. Alright, I know you got one point. That doesn't mean you have to get upset a bit.
Come on, Sigma, let's go.
Alright, let's do it. This is going to be interesting. Golem Bay, sorry. I don't remember it's the Golem Bay because it sounds like Golem from Lord of the Rings. Or Golems from Parasite Eve, if you've ever played that. God, I wish they'd remake that game. Damn it. I mean, it's cool that they remade Resident Evil 2 and all, and they're remaking Final Fantasy 7, but where's my Parasite Eve 2 remake, guys? What is this place?
It is kind of confusing, isn't it? What is it for?
Well, I think it looks like some sort of workroom.
It's a good start.
If you say so. We should split up and search it.
We need to find key cards with moon symbols on them, right?
Gonna be in the safe.
Yes. They should be somewhere in this room.
Alright, let's get to it. Jeez, you guys make it sound like it's an Easter egg hunt. Okay. Mind you, this is only their 2nd room, or 3rd if you count the Ambidex room that they start off in. Whereas this is like our, what, 7th? Oh jeez, what the hell is this? What the heck is this guy? Maybe it's an Egyptian mummy. Haha, funny. What? Any way you look at it, it's a robot. Then maybe it's a robot? There's no maybe about it. I can't imagine it's anything else. You're kidding, right? That's insane. Well, what do you think it is? I mean, it is 2028, right? Just a well-made mannequin? Yeah, what's this thing over here? Chevron block. What is this? It looks like some kind of hexagon if you flipped one of the corners in. I mean, technically it is still a hexagon, but... Six-sided shape, huh? Interesting. Okay, keep that in mind. Is that some sort of oil spill? What is this? It feels kind of greasy. Maybe it's oil? Okay. Back here, a robot teeth thing. I don't think it's just a crash test dummy or something like that. A radio. Radio Gaga. It's got an antenna. Do you think it could be a radio? Why don't you try turning it on? Yeah, well, I tried that. Nothing happens. Maybe the batteries are dead. What is it? I don't think it runs on batteries. There's an electrical socket on the side here. So you're saying it needs a power cable? This thing here? Okay, gotcha. Keep that in mind. There's the safe. What's this here? A star? What's this thing? It's shaped like a star. Maybe you need to put something into it. Something that's shaped like a star, I'm assuming. So maybe part of this chevron we can slide in here. There's a star-shaped slot in the wall. I probably need to fit something into it. Probably need to combine it with other things first. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look around. What else have we got? Whoa, that was a quick spin. This kind of looks like a stage. Yeah, like for a disco. Really? Disco? What's disco? Oh, Luna, you poor soul. Mind you, it's like 40 years ago now. Who knows? Not me. You're probably around for it. Yeah, okay. Take it easy there, you Egyptian mummy. Okay, well, there's a lot of things back here. Whoa, control panel. Both sides of the room have a long platform that looks kind of like a stage. Not for disco. Buttons. Doesn't this button seem suspicious? Probably launches a nuclear missile. Yeah. Most of the buttons are boring or just incomprehensible, but this one speaks to me. What does it say? Come on, a big red button on a plate with black and yellow stripes. Couldn't scream "Don't press me" any louder if it said "Don't press me" on it. Is it a self-destruct button? Maybe the moment we press it, we'll hear a soft hiss, and then the room will start to fill with poisonous gas. What if it launches a missile? That's what I thought. I don't know. It seems a little, yeah! It's Luna! Hey! What are you doing? It's okay. There's no way anything really dangerous would just be right out here. Are you sure? I mean, it is taped and with a red... it's a red button, for goodness sake, alright? It just screams "Don't press it." That's why they put it out in the open. I'm pretty sure Senior wants us to play through this whole game. It wouldn't make much sense to just kill us in one of these rooms. Maybe, but that's just your opinion. You could be wrong. Well, I guess so. Then why the hell did you... Hey, hey, hey! Calm down. Nothing happened, so there's nothing to get mad about, alright? You heard that noise, though, right? Like, something trying to start up? Yeah. No, Zero does want us to play the game, but... I mean, killing us if we disobey his orders seems a bit extreme. But then again, this is Zero. It's a computer monitor. Nothing's on it, though. I don't see a power button anywhere. There's a socket, though. I'm gonna plug the radio into that. A desk with some drawers. There's a PC monitor and a keyboard on top of it. Where's the computer? I'd imagine it's built into the monitor. It's kind of hard to see in this light, but there's a single cable coming out from the back of it. Is it a power cable? I think so. Then maybe we can connect it to something with an electrical socket. Have you seen anything like that, Sigma? Wait, you're holding it right now. Hurry up and plug it in. Well, you just noticed it, alright? Take it easy. I think we can plug this cable into the radio. Perfect. Guess it's nice that we plug this radio in, but what do we do with it now? Why don't you try tuning it? What? You need to adjust it so it's picking up a specific frequency. Maybe we'll hear something. Exactly. If we get really lucky, maybe it can pick up transmissions from outside. Press the tuning buttons till you match the desired frequency. Press the check button to test your solution. You must press the tuning buttons exactly 4 times. Press the check button before then will do nothing. Right, I'll see what I can do. Right, so I have to press this 4 times. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, obviously that's gonna fail. I don't know what the frequency is. Okay, well, gave it a shot. What frequency am I supposed to tune it to, though? I guess it's not going to do us much good unless we know that, huh? You're probably right. Let's see if we can find any clues. Okay, let's find some clues. Open the drawers. Locked. No good. It won't open. Is it locked? Yeah. Well, there's a keyhole here, so we could probably get it open if we find a key that fits. Gotcha. Okay, check that. Can't check the gauges or anything over there. Yeah, it just defaults to this button. Alright, let's get away from the damn button. Got some lockers. Coat. There's a white jacket in here. It looks like there's something on the lapel. A name tag. Harold. ID 11010. Harold? This name tag must belong to a Mr. Harold. Maybe Harold's his first name. There's also something written on the back of it. Okay. Well, let's keep that in mind. Thanks, Harold. This one doesn't have a lapel on it. A white jacket, huh? Oh, look! There's something in this pocket. Another chevron block. Can I combine it? Cool. Getting there. There's a white jacket hanging in the locker. Nothing on the top. Can't open those. A doctor's coat, huh? Would you like me to put it on? Yeah, you'd be looking more modest. Huh? Why? I just thought you might be into that kind of thing. Are you trying to solicit your services now, Alice? This isn't the time. We're in some sort of robot repair factory. What? I don't know what you're talking about. See, bullseye. Look at you, all bashful. You can be cute when you're embarrassed. Is this a binder? There's a single piece of paper in here. It looks like a list. We found a frequency list. You can review it in the archive. Lovely. Right, so we're looking for 400 hertz, it seems. Alright, let's shuttle those down. Might as well try and solve this puzzle. 400 hertz, right? So how does this go? This goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, damn it. Okay, what if I go this, 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 this? Okay, that's not gonna cut it either. There we go. Alright, that was slightly easier. Oh my god. I was about to say, we're back in 1995. What? What was that noise? Look, the monitor. It's the bane of my existence is what that noise is. It reacted to the noise from the radio and turned on. So it's some kind of voice recognition system then. It looks that way, yes. There's something on the screen. This is... I think it's a blueprint of this room. I found an image of the room layout. You can review it in the archive. Rough sketch of the room. Woo. On, off. V, I don't know what the V is. There's the operating table, there's an X. That's the stages. Or the platforms. Okay, let's look around. What else have we got? Okay, what is this? Alice, you might know. Seems like kinda your shtick. A poster, huh? It's a little unsettling. Maybe it's a clue. Yeah, let's take it. Found a poster with an eye in the center of it. You can review it in the archive. Poster with an eye on it. Yeah, this is unsettling. Okay. Let's keep that in mind. Anything here? There we go. It's kind of a mess here. There's stuff all over this thing. What's that? It looks like a piece of something? Chevron-shaped block. Looks like these blocks can be attached to one another. Let's do it. So they make a star when you put them all together. Indeed they do. I'll be right back. Probably should have finished clearing that table, but I'd really like to just plug it in here. Huh? That's odd. Why won't it fit? The star-shaped block? Yeah, it's the same shape and everything. Well, maybe it's not the right size. I guess so. Looks like this block is a little too big to fit. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna have to come back to that then. There was something else here on this table. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Oh, what's this? Whoa. Anybody else feel dizzy all of a sudden? No, that was just your imagination. Yeah. Right, whatever. So what the heck is this? I have no idea, which makes it pretty useless to us. Because you have no idea what it is, it's useless? Jeez. Okay, maybe I could... What are you going to do with that? How about this? Nope. Are you serious? Maybe I could try hitting something with it? Siri, take it easy. I'm not talking to you. What would you hit? I don't know. Maybe there's something in here? I don't think so. Maybe if we roll it around a little bit. I don't think that's going to do anything. Let's climb on top of it. What is that going to accomplish? I can just imagine some sort of montage of, like, Sigma just trying these different things and these girls just shaking their heads going, nope, that ain't it. Yeah, yeah! Pushing down on it didn't seem to do anything. Maybe we're just using it wrong. And what should we be doing? Pit, pit, pit. Petting it isn't having any effect. Okay, well, I guess we're done here. Oh, there's a key card. Stop swinging wildly, Sigma. Battery A. Blue battery. That's a battery. thin ones like that are usually used for notebooks. Okay. Toolbox. It's got a key in it. Huh? That's odd. What is it? This key. It obviously goes into this keyhole, but it won't turn. Then it's not the right key, is it? Can you get it out? Let me see. Yep. What's with this key? It's completely rusted. No wonder it won't turn. Damn it. I guess it's no good. The key's too rusty to turn, huh? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, never mind then. We'll need to get rid of the rust somehow. Maybe do the repairs? Damn. Doesn't look like this is the right key. Okay, just worth a shot. Sometimes keys fit into the wrong keyholes. They just won't turn, right? Of course! I just need to throw it! All you're going to do is break it. Praying isn't going to help. Okay, alright. Nothing there then. Okay, so what am I missing? It said something turned on. Just have a look at this robot closely. Do you remember that blueprint thing we found? Yeah, I do. There was a red X on it, wasn't there? Exactly. It was more pink. And don't you think that spot that had X, that X was indicating was right around here? What, you've forgotten already? Come on, at least try to remember. It was on this side, wasn't it? Maybe if I put this rusty key in the oil. There you go. It's all lubed up, ready to go. Okay. Pop him in the toolbox. Jeez, did it break? I guess it worked. The lock's open. Yeah. Let's have a look inside then, shall we? Ooh, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Are you sure? I can see one bottle. Might as well have a look then. Bottle of detergent. A bottle of detergent. I think I saw a commercial for this the other day. It's supposed to eradicate grease and oil stains. Screwdriver. That's a screwdriver. You could probably use it to unscrew screws. Thank you, Luna. Silver key. A silver key. We can probably open a lock with this. You think? Alright, well, let's give it a shot. Surely this key doesn't unlock things. Yes! It worked! Now open it. Hold on, no need to rush me. There we go. This is where we need to slot it in, huh? Yes! It fits perfectly! Did you hear a noise? Yeah. From the middle drawer. The middle one, huh? Okay, where did this come from? Handle. Is this a handle? Look at the end of the shaft. It's the same shape as that block we made. Then maybe it fits into a star-shaped hole. Have you seen anything that this might fit into, Sigma? Sure have, Dora the Explorer. Let's go slot that in. I don't know what particular order I'm doing these puzzles in. I'm just doing things that seem convenient at the time. There we go. Yes, perfect. Do you think you can turn it? Yeah, give me a sec. Alright. What the hell? Something's coming down from the ceiling. Those are... We're not gonna be Jill sandwiches, are we? They are literally phasing through the ceiling. That is concerning. Oh my gosh, it's Rise of the Machines. Oh my god. They look just like the thing on the table. Robots. Were they here the last time I came to the Golem Bay? I don't remember. Surely I would have noticed. No, this thing was empty, wasn't it? Because I was like, man, this looks like some sort of operating table for like machines or something, because there was no robot on it. Which means these things weren't here, especially this guy here. Looks like he had a rough night. This one's wearing boxers. Does that mean it's more advanced than the rest and they had to cover up its machinery? Yeah, looks like it. Why would a robot be wearing underwear? Maybe he's hiding something. Hiding what though? Like a diary or something? Why the hell would you hide a diary in your crotch? Okay, well, maybe he's got a hose or something. Oh, damn, way to cut to the chase there. Whatever. We'll know as soon as we get them off. Remove these shorts of obfuscation and let us gaze upon it, this so-called hose. Aren't you getting a little too excited about this? Alright, here goes. Close your eyes, kids. Luna, I haven't done anything yet. He's still decent. Besides, when you covered your face, you opened your fingers so you could see out. I knew. I'm onto you, young lady. How old are you? You two are driving me nuts. I'll just take them off. Huh? Hey-ya! Oh my god! Jeez. Now I'm holding them. What am I supposed to do with them? Boxers. You should try them on, Sigma. What? Why? These aren't mine. You know, I'm not gonna wear this poor sod's boxer shorts. They're used, alright? Second-hand goods. I thought they might suit you. Excuse me? Why would you think that? Well, what do we need them for if we're not supposed to wear them? Maybe we're supposed to use them to wipe something. Not to wear, but to wipe. Yes, I think that's it. So like a rag to clean up that oil spill. Okay, goodness me. There's no hose. Sorry, Alice, to disappoint you. I never thought this was actually a platform for robots. Alright. I know I'm repeating myself here, but what the hell are these things? They're robots, I told you. So what? Is this some sort of secret military R&D lab? Why would you think that? Isn't it obvious? These things are weapons. You don't know that. What, are you going to say that these are built for housework? Sure, I can see people buying monstrous metal skeletons to stock their house, vacuuming rooms, folding clothes, and rocking children to sleep. Well, they're naked for now, okay? Obviously you aren't not going to hire a naked babysitter or a maid unless you get one of those 60 maid services. But in this case, I don't think these robots could ever be 60 unless, you know, maybe it is Japan. I don't know. I don't think all of these robots are here to just scare us or surprise us or something. This just seems like an awful lot of work to go to just to get a reaction out of us, you know? Yeah, you have a point. These are definitely real robots. Yeah, well, not to mention they're missing flesh and bones and whatnot. Oh, this one's holding another battery. Don't you know what that is? Of course I do. It says it right here. It's a battery, right? Maybe it goes in some sort of thin electronic device. Okay, anyway. Platform for robots. Let's see if we can combine the boxer shorts with the detergent. Boxes soaked in detergent. Ah, so you soaked them in detergent. You shouldn't have any problems with that oil now. Good. Lucky I did it in that order then. Okay, here goes. You're going to wipe up the oil with the boxers, right? Yeah. Okay, go for it. That sounds a bit rough. There you go. 120 volts. Good. Looks like it's clean now. I wonder what this is. There's something written in here that the oil was covering up. A-O-Z-I? No, you're reading it from the wrong angle. 120 volts. Okay. Interesting. Now what? So lower these robots, press that button. This doesn't take batteries, does it? Hang on. Oh, this screen. Where'd this come from? This came down with the robots, right? Yes. It's got a pipe running out of it toward them. I have a feeling that means there's a connection there. Supply the correct voltage by connecting the wires. You can begin anywhere on the left and finish anywhere on the right. You can rotate a wire by clicking its corresponding square. The numbers in the middle of each wire indicate the voltage of that wire. Okay, let me just give this a try. Oh, it's one of these puzzles. Right. What is the S? Oh, 5. Sorry, not S. Where's the start? So that's the start? $150 volts. Damn it. This is hard. You can do it. It's 120, right? Yeah. Sorry, just forgot the numbers, even though I shouldn't have. Just need a starting posse. Oh, so it can go anywhere on this, along here, as long as it reaches the end. Okay, gotcha. So that's 150. Need 30 less. So I need to use this 30 rather than that 60, perhaps? There we go. Good. Luckily I'm not having too much trouble with these puzzles so far. Good job, Sigma. Oh, you're amazing. I've fallen for you all over again. Hey, what? It's not because of the boxer shorts, right? Power distribution complete. Thought the AV room was open. That would have been harsh. Preboot sequence complete. Please press the power button located on the console. Whoa, what was that? I'm not sure. Better do what it says, though. I think I'm done with this thing. That last announcement seemed to be suggesting that I should push the power button on the console. The console? This one, right? That announcement just now was about pressing this button. You guys ready? I'm gonna push it. Yes, I'm ready. Same here. Go for it. Alright. And there! I think we've just started the apocalypse. Did it work? I'm afraid to turn around and see these robots about to strangle me. Ah, look! Their eyes! Eyes? Oh, okay. Alright, they look deadly. Right, this is where that eye chart comes in now, huh? Poster with an eye on it. I see. Okay, cool. So depending on what which eyes are lit up, whether it's the left or the right eye, I'm guessing it spells something? Okay, so let's write these down. It's hard to spin things around. Okay, I can safely clear this one. It's this one that has all my important notes on it. Okay, so this one, let's go X, tick, X. Okay, and then, no, hang on. Then, tick. I really wish there was an easier way to spin around. Okay, then we've got X, tick, X, tick, X. Alright, spin around. Damn it. Platform for robots. There we go. Need to click on like a very specific spot. Now, start here. Tick, X, tick, X. This might backfire on me depending on how I'm drawing this. X. Yeah, this is gonna backfire on me spectacularly. So, how do I do this one? Right eye, left eye. Okay. This one's going to be a tick, cross, tick. Nope, I did it complete opposite. This makes no sense. Hang on. Alright, let's go back to looking at this eye chart then. Poster with an eye on it. There it is. So we've got B, E, A, beacon, And this one I'm worried about. And no, I did it right the first time. Right. So I'm going to erase this. Okay, and then this one will spell O if hope. Because this is wrong as well, because that was one of the three where I got things around the wrong way. Beacon of Hope. Okay, what's that supposed to mean? The screen's glowing white. I can probably leave it alone now. Okay, usually when it's glowing white I can use it. Beacon of Hope. What am I supposed to do with that? The roddy thing. It's just like all the others that just drop down from the ceiling. Okay, can't tend to that. You know where to type things? Well, we've got a keyboard here. That's a pretty old keyboard. Looks like it's been used quite a bit. Nothing happens if we try typing on it. Radio. I don't think we need it anymore. Looks like the monitor's turned off. That's okay. I've got that blueprint stored up here. In my noggin. Beacon of Hope, Beacon of Hope, Beacon of Hope. Where am I supposed to play around with the Beacon of Hope? It's over here. Nothing? Spun this around. Won't turn anymore. Can't turn it any further. That's the door we came through. No reason for me to push the button now. Oh, part of the control console. There are switches and dials everywhere. They all make absolutely zero sense to me. The lower part of the control console. There's a large red button in the center of it. There are a bunch of switches and buttons here. I have no idea what all this stuff on the screen means either. What do these buttons do? Probably shouldn't press any of them, just to be safe. I mean, we do have these batteries. And a screwdriver. Should probably look into that. You can view the room layout in the archive. True. Maybe we need to review that room layout then. On, off. V for voltage. X for the voltage. What's the screwdriver for? I forgot I have it in my inventory. Any of these robots broken? Okay, can't unscrew the robot. Damn it, I was on a roll too. Screen's going white, can't do anything there. It's not gonna work. It's just funny that I still have it in my inventory. Okay. Radio, I don't think we need it anymore. What's in the bottom drawer though? Yeah, there we go. Tablet. Okay, let's plug these batteries in here. Okay. Oh, hey, the power's on. It's showing something. An authentication screen, maybe. Probably has some sort of security lock. Enter the password, then press enter button on the right. Beacon of Hope. There we go. The password is this. You did it, Sigma. You got through the login. Beacon of Hope. How optimistic. Sure, sure. Look at the screen. Ah, it's the normal password. Is this the password for this for the safe? Sorry, lost my voice there for a sec. Okay. Enter the password. We can do it again, of course we can. But what would it be? Looks like we need to put in 12 characters. Is there 12 of anything else in here? If there is, maybe there's a connection. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Eyes glowing red, of course. Which means, is there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 that are dark. So if we go back to this beacon of hope, let's try R E M. There we go. Sorry, apologies for my poor English. I suspected as much. Good work, I'm impressed. What's our prize, I wonder? The screen's changed. Huh? This looks different. The symbols have changed and they're in different places. Wow, I actually did a room in one episode. Fantastic. Okay. Let's open the safe. Huh? There's a button up here. Then maybe we should press it. Right, here goes. Oh. Okay. This is a safe, right? It looks like the ones in the AB rooms in the lounge. Yeah. This one is embedded in the table, but the door looks the same. It probably works like the others too then. We just need a password to open it, right? No, sorry, that was Sigma who said that. Archive, safe, Golem Bay. Let's start with the sun, star, moon. For a gold file. You did it. Good work. Well done. What's with the attitude? Never mind that. Let's just see what's inside. Gold file. Alright, let's try it again. Password, Golem Bay, star, sun. Star, sun. Give it to me. Alright. The key. That's what it is. Oh, it opened again. I wonder what's inside this time. There's a lot of stuff in here. That's good, isn't it? Better than having nothing, at least. Let's go through them one by one. First we've got a map. It says floor B. The map we found in the lounge said floor A on it. Well, we took the elevator down to get here, so floor A must be the upper floor. Yeah. Keep going. There's still a lot in there. These must be keycards. They have a picture of the moon on them. This must be what the announcer was talking about then. And we've got 2 of them, just like with the sun cards. You should take one, Mona. Huh? Why? You're a solo. Alice and I can keep the other one. Oh, of course. Thank you. Alright, what's next? Looks like a note. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, if one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. So all 3 of us can abstain? There has to be at least 1 vote. Why would there be a rule like that, though? It seems pointless. I think Zero Senior wants to make sure people are actually playing the game, regardless of the situation. Not just everyone giving up, not playing, and then everyone allying by default. What sort of situation are you talking about? Well, it could be anything, really. Whatever. We've only got 2 things left. What's this thing? It looks like some sort of plug or key. I'd guess you insert it into something and twist. Did you see anything in here that it could fit into? Even if we did, does it really matter at this point? What? Look in the safe. What's the last thing in there? A key? Is that the key to the exit? Pretty sure it is. We can get out. Key found in safe. So that means someone left it in there? When they completed this room, Kay found it, realized it was for him, and he took it. Awesome, let's... Wait! What should we do about the plug? Fine, I guess I'll hold on to it. I doubt we'll need it, but you never know. Sounds good, let's go. So Alice... Oh, yeah. Obviously... I was about to say, what? Alice took it? That means Kay killed her? No, because we didn't do the damn room. Take it easy. Okay. So we've taken the key this time. What's that going to change? Oh, I'm going to miss spending all my time with these lonely-ass robots, especially the guy with the boxer shorts that he's so wonderfully donated to me. The lock for the door. Right now it says lock. You guys ready? I'm gonna open the door. Go ahead. I'm all set. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Adios, androids.
Now, hold up, Governor.
What the fuck? Is that a robot talking? I was literally just about to say, call it quits, get out of here, get out of town. What? Was that you, Luna?
No.
Then, Alice.
You honestly think a voice that coarse could come from a throat as fine as this?
Then...
Oh yeah, that was me, mate. Oi, over here.
Sigma, look!
My brother?
What is that?
Holy shit.
Oh, blimey, that hurts. Ain't right for a fellow's back to feel like this.
I was just about to go to bed. This is nightmare fuel. It's a robot.
And it's talking.
It sure is.
With an accent.
Yeah.
Can't help it, Flower. Didn't choose to talk like this, not by half. Now, Alice, darling, do I rightly recollect you characterising my speech as coarse? Why, that's right cruel it is. You really think I asked for this?
What is going on?
See, they figured they'd give us all a, what you call them, personality.
Well, I needed brothers and sisters, right? Because I was getting kind of lonely in the facility. At least that's what Kay said. And Kay is me, so...
Some tosser thought they'd give me this one.
Hey, it's a pretty cool accent.
It ain't right, I tell you.
Better than an average one. So... what the hell are you?
Cooper.
If you're a barrel maker, I'm an astronaut. Hey, robots can laugh. That's cool.
Right you are, me old son. Right you are.
Welcome to the 21st century.
Well, go on. Have a butchers, mate. What do I look like to you? Robot, you say? Well, nearly there, but they call us Gaulems round here.
Am I a golem?
Golem?
Oh, I've heard of golems. They're sort of monsters, I guess, from Jewish folklore.
Is this why my name is Sigma? Like, I am a Sigma robot?
They're made from clay, and they look like men. They're supposed to do whatever their master, or creator, or whatever commands them to do.
Well, aren't you a clever bird? You are, of course, correct. The Golem of myth is a clay creation that moves under its own power. Our spellings are might different, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The original blokes are spelt Golem, but me and me mates are Gaulem.
Any significance there, Mr. Golem, sir? Harold, maybe?
That's an acronym for General Purpose Autonomous Labour Electronic Machine.
Right.
The truth to tell, it's a bit rubbish when you write it out all like that. But I figure they wanted to make sure they had the Golem thing in there, you know? What with us being robots and all. It's
just like how they wanted to spell SHIELD, right? For, like, the Agents of SHIELD. Someone really wanted to make an acronym that spelled SHIELD. So, should I just call you... Golem?
That don't seem quite kosher.
Cooper.
After all of me mates here are golems too.
So whoever went into this room last time would have woken good old Cooper here up. That's why he wasn't lying down on the bed.
I couldn't very well call all of you lot human, could I?
Suppose not.
What should we call you then?
I don't even know if I'm human.
Well, we've all got a product ID, and they're unique. I figure that's as good a name as any.
And your ID is?
GTM-CM-G-OLM.
What?
That's way too long. We can't remember that.
What? You taking a mickey out of me?
No, we don't have developed... Well, I have a pretty good memory, but that's not about my friends
Never
here.
had a problem myself. Right then, let's just use the last bit, shall we?
G-O-L-M?
Golem?
Golem.
Golem. Come on, man, that's just Golem.
Well, I'll be buggered. Can't say I ever noticed that before.
Really?
Sure, it's a strange coincidence, isn't it?
Yeah. Alright. Golem. You said Alice Starling a little bit ago, right?
What? A gentleman can't say something nice to a pretty young bird, eh?
Don't enable her. No, I don't care if you call her darling. What I'm saying is you called her Alice. How did you know her name? Well, we did say... I was about to say, how does he know Alice's name? But then I said... I did remember that we said, Luna, did you make that voice? What about you, Alice? And then she said no. So I figured that's how he got the name.
Oh, she ain't the only one of you lot whose name I know.
But this is an interesting development.
I know who you are, Sigma, and you too, Luna.
Okay, cool.
I'm right familiar with all 9 of you.
All 9 of us. So you know there are 9 of us. Well, you know, technically 8 and 1 outsider.
How?
You don't know? Oh, they got cameras all over this place.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then again, the lenses aren't much bigger than a screw.
I was gonna say I haven't seen any cameras.
And they're all hidden away, so I suppose I can't really blame you for missing them, you know? Now, as I was saying, there were these cameras, you see,
Yeah?
and all of the data they record gets sent off to the mainframe in real time. So, I just gave the main core a ring, got those videos, and now I know everything you've done.
Uh-huh. Then...
Does that mean...
You're Zero Junior?
Cool, blimey. Are you bleeding serious? Oh, you gotta be off your box if you think I'm young Master Zero.
Then...
The young master is a right proper AI what supervises all the electronic bits and bobs in this place. My humble self, and those with the misfortune to be like me, are more akin to computer terminals who are merely borrowing a little bit of the central core.
So you're not as intelligent, huh? So golems are kind of like Zero Junior's servants?
No, not quite, Governor, not quite. I'd say me and me mates here are more like arms and legs, right?
You make sure everything gets done around here.
Now, you lot don't have brains in your arms and legs, do you?
Zero Junior can't act because it's just an AI. It needs you guys to fulfill the functions.
Of course not.
Right you are, missus. You'd be all sorts of nasty if your elbows and that lumpy bit on your ankle was all packed with brains. Well,
Last thing I want.
we're like your arms or legs.
Last thing I want is my arms and legs doing things on their own.
The Golem seat of consciousness, so to speak, ain't in the head. Fact of the matter is, it's not anywhere in the body. Which makes a fellow wonder, where is it?
The mainframe.
In the mainframe?
Spot on. So that part of me what thinks is in the mainframe.
And it just gets sent down to you like a signal.
Everything this here body sees and hears and what have you, that all gets sent back there. Then the mainframe does some sort of computery jiggery pokery and comes up with some decisions, and those decisions beget commands.
Am I high right now? Like, I feel like I've been playing this game for ages. It's like late in the night. And then now some robots just appeared out of nowhere giving me a lecture.
Now those commands are sent over the wireless like whoop whoop whoop, and eventually my body picks them
I
up.
feel like I'm losing my mind.
Finally, those commands cause actions what move the various bits in my body. That's why this thing's like a computer terminal, you see. The body's just an output device of sorts. If we were talking about one of them personal computers here, you could say a golem's kind of like a monitor.
Right.
Huh? Wait a minute. Then wouldn't that make you part of Zero Junior?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
Any ideas on who it could be then?
What with us sharing the mainframe and all.
Can you tell us anything? Like, you know, how Dio murdered that old lady?
But I don't know shit all about this game he's running. That part of the mainframe's locked away from the rest of us. I'm an independent core. Zero and I are 2 different blokes.
Uh-huh.
You recollect what Golem stands for, huh?
Autonomous?
I'm autonomous.
Yeah. But if that's the case, your hands and feet analogy doesn't really make sense. My arms and legs aren't autonomous. They don't move on their own.
You sure, Governor? I watched you cross your arms just now.
Yeah, well, that's because I might not be human.
And now you're frowning and your forehead's getting all wrinkly. Do you do these things on purpose? Well, when you crossed your arms, were you thinking, right then, let's cross them, shall we? Curl on down then, mouth.
Sometimes.
Oh, and eyebrows. I'd be much obliged if you'd squeeze in a bit. There's a good pair of blokes. That's what you was thinking, innit? No? Didn't reckon so. I figure you did all of that subconsciously.
Right, so you're like Zero subconscious.
Ain't no man on earth who says to himself, feeling a mite nervous, I'll just twitch me leg around a bit, you know? Who's thinking real hard about something and says to themselves, well, think I'll just give the old loaf a scratch, that'll help. How's about when you reach for your tea? When you turn a page in your book? Or what about when your eyes just go straight for the pair on that bird you fancy?
Told you Alice to wear that lab coat.
Yeah, the list goes on, me chums. But all of those things are your subconscious at work. Now, true, when part of your body does something, it's because your brain said so. But that don't mean your conscious mind is involved. Fact is, it can't be. If your brain had to deal with all the piddly bits of living, it'd make you balmy. That's how us golems and the young master get along. You got it all sorted now, chums?
Then you're saying that Zero Jr. is the central part of the mainframe, and the golems are like his hands and feet?
Righto! Blimey. Guess I shouldn't be talking about such heavy rubbish, eh? My shoulders are all stiff.
Yeah, that's why, because your shoulders are stiff. You're a robot. How can your shoulders get stiff?
And you said your back hurt earlier. Are you just messing with us?
Yes, I did. And no, I ain't. Me back is a right mess, it is. Last maintenance check, they just left me here. I've been on this bed here for years.
Years?
The lubricant for me joints is all gummed up. Every time I move, it hurts.
But why did you wake up again after all this time?
Because we switched the power on?
Why do you think, love? Because you lot turned me on is why. Especially that other missus over there.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that button on top of the safe.
Right you are, Governor.
Can you come with us then? The others need to see this.
No, I can't, and more's a pity.
What happened?
I can only go as far as this cable here will let me.
I was gonna say, maybe your legs weren't lubricated enough.
I got internal batteries, but they're knackered.
So you need to stay plugged in like a 5-year-old laptop, huh?
Matter of fact, that's why I was here for maintenance in the first place.
Maintenance.
The same goes for these other blokes too. Of course, they ain't connected to a power cable like I am, so they aren't going anywhere anytime soon.
I see. So, you aren't gonna answer my question?
Huh? What question is that?
I asked you how your shoulders can get stiff if you're a robot.
Right, so you did. Not sure why you've got to bug up your arse about that particular issue, though.
Because how can you feel things and have a sense of humor? Well, I mean, I guess it's not really important, but I'm just curious, I suppose.
Curious, are you? Oh, that's a good word, that is. A good, powerful word. The kind of word that will set any robot's heart aflutter.
Robots? Hearts? I don't follow.
Let's get you sorted then, shall we? Just lend me your lords and peers for a tick. So, how can a robot get stiff shoulders? And what does pain mean to a robot? Tell me, Guff, you ever heard of the Chinese room?
I've heard of Chinese firewalls, not Chinese rooms. Without waiting for an answer, Golem launched into his explanation. Somewhere, a pretty young girl is trapped in a tiny room. The door of the room has a slot that a number of Chinese people outside the room can use to slide slips of paper to the girl. On the pieces of paper are questions written, naturally, in Chinese. Unfortunately, the young lady has no idea what the questions say. But then how could she? She's never learned Chinese. Apart from a Hong Kong action movie or two in college, she's never even heard of it. Or she's never even heard it. So for this unfortunate young lady, each note looks like nothing more than a bunch of strange symbols. Before she was locked away, she was given an order. Specifically, she was told to write an appropriate response to each question she received and slip that answer back through the slot. I should have been talking about this in Golem's voice, huh? Once the Chinese questions begin to show up, however, she finds herself at a loss. Oh dear, she says to herself. Why? I can't read these at all. Whatever am I to do? It is at that moment that she spots a bookshelf. The bookshelf is filled with thick books. Upon examining them, she discovers that they are some sort of Chinese phrase books. They have no explanation of what anything means, but show Chinese responses to Chinese questions. Am I supposed to use these? The questions keep coming. More and more and more of them. She finds the set of characters that correspond to the set of characters on the paper, and carefully writes out the indicated response. How's it going? It's awful. Please get me out of here. Are you hungry? Yes, I am. I haven't eaten anything since breakfast. Here they give her some twice-cooked pork. Are you full? Yes, although I don't think my stomach liked it very much. Do you have a boyfriend? Yes, I'm dating a reggae dancer. When was your first kiss? When I was 14. He was a grade ahead of me in school. What color of underwear are you wearing? Black. What's the first thing you're going to do when you get out of this room? Beat the stuffing out of whoever's sending me these questions with the pan you cooked that twice-cooked pork in. All of the questions were written in Chinese, and the answers were also written in Chinese. All the young lady did was accurately copy the symbols from the phrase books onto the slips of paper, with no idea what any of it meant. Incidentally, she doesn't have a dancer boyfriend. In fact, she's never even kissed a boy. Also, she's wearing white underwear. Anyway.
Yes?
Is there any particular reason this girl is, pretty? Or why we need to know what color underwear she's wearing?
Can't say there is.
It's just an added detail to make it more realistic, I suppose.
Just tickles me fancy, I guess. But the prettier the bird is, the more fun the story is, isn't it?
You sly dog. Exactly!
What?
What?
Sigma, can you relate? Because you're maybe a robot too?
Right. Well, what I wanted to say was this. All them Chinese blokes outside the room didn't know nothing about them books what she had. So it follows that they would have thought whoever was inside spoke Chinese just like them. You see? After all, far as they can tell, they're having a nice little chinway with one of their countrymen.
Okay, interesting, but what does that have to do with your shoulders? Or a robot feeling pain?
You thick? I feel pain when my body's having a spot of bother. Well, hold up, mate, this ain't right. We keep this up and we're buggered. If things go really pear-shaped, we'll be brown bread. So says the central computer to itself, seeing that things are a bit bollocksed. In the interest of extricating my body from this unpleasant predicament, the mainframe sends out a signal over the wireless, and my software interprets that signal as pain, and I stop doing whatever daft thing I was doing.
I see. It's some sort of signal to stop your whatever you're doing, I guess?
It's the same, innit? Just like the Chinese room.
So you're saying the robots feel pain differently than humans, right?
Yeah.
Use your loaf, missy. You listen to a word I've said.
Okay, no.
A human feels pain when you do something you shouldn't, like sit your bum down on a tack, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant. Like, whenever they're doing something they shouldn't, they get like a recall function, which they interpret as pain, I guess?
Same thing for us robots. If you feel like being clever about it, there ain't really that much different between a human and a robot.
I beg to differ.
Forget all about that mainframe and signal bollocks. And us golems ain't that different from the bird in the room. So think about it, love. How do you know humans ain't the same, just without all the electronic-y pony, huh? What if, when someone asks you a question, all you're doing is pulling out the right answer from some sort of phrase book in your brain?
That's kind of what exams encourage, right?
Ain't no way to prove that, of course, but far as I can see, there ain't no reason to.
Memorizing answers and whatnot, especially non-open book tests.
I mean, it's all the same, innit?
Mind you, open book tests means you're pulling the answer out of the phrase book.
If you're actually a thinking creature, or if you're just some kind of language processing machine. All what matters is if the person next to you does what a human ought. Looks like a person, acts like a person, and talks like a person, then it's probably a person. You want to live a normal life? That's all you need to know.
Well, that was very deep and all. Hey, can I ask you something?
Lay it on me, Governor.
Why'd you stop us?
Ah, right you are, mate. Right you are. Got so carried away I near forgot.
Yeah.
Haven't seen anyone for yonks, and I got a mite excited is all.
Just spit it out.
Well, if I did grow up in this facility, he doesn't seem to recognize me. At least he hasn't said anything about it.
Right. Well, there was something I wanted to tell you, lot.
What was it?
Patience, darling. Now, I know I might look a bit out of sorts at the moment, but I ain't really supposed to. Same thing for the rest of the blokes here. Fact is, the reason we look a bit like skeletons is because we are a bit like skeletons.
Don't have your costumes on.
There's this special artificial biological tissue, what's called ABT.
ABT.
When a golem's all new and shiny, they've got a nice suit of ABT over that metal skeleton. Makes us look right human, it does. Even feels like real skin, with pores, a little bit of hair, and a few pimples, scars and the like. Truth to tell, I doubt you'd be able to tell the real from the fake, even if it was right in front of you. See, right in the middle of...
Uh-oh.
Command violation.
Oh dear.
Rogue processes detected. Product ID GTMCMGOLM.
That's you, my friend.
Executing emergency deactivation.
Well,
Unit GTMCMGOLM. Now inactive.
well, doesn't feel good, especially since he could say that he could feel pain, and now he's just been dismantled. In probably the most painful way possible. Damn it. Okay, so now we're getting somewhere in terms of that white jizz on my hand.